farm. It's cheap, really easy to build, and is just insane. Alright, and this is everything that you need for this farm. As you can see, it's kind of funky, especially the redstone, but it's relatively cheap. I just said cheap, and there is a sheep, like, right here. And by the way, this is an empty locator map. You're gonna need it for later. So let's stop talking, and let's get to building. And just like any good farm, we're gonna be starting with 2 chests on the ground, just like this. Place 2 hoppers going into the chest from above, and 2 hoppers going into these 2 hoppers from behind. Now, using building blocks, I want you to place 2 blocks behind the chests, and use some more blocks to surround this entire collection system. And build it 1 more block up. This is kind of optional, but I like placing some slabs here on the front, so you can access the chest more easily and still build some stuff on top. And talking about building stuff, we're gonna be building the Trident killer. It's been a while since I haven't made one, so I'm kind of excited. You're gonna start with 4 pistons facing at each other just like this. And next to each one of these pistons, I want you to place 1 observer facing into it just like this. Observer, observer, observer. And now go outside and place 1 redstone torch on every piston just like this. And if you did everything correctly, all of the pistons are gonna start moving and it's gonna go crazy. Now go to the front, place 1 lever on the piston and click it, so now you can turn it on and off whenever you want. Take some more building blocks, and I want you to build everything up 2 blocks on top of the Trident killer just like this. And now it's gonna get interesting. We're gonna be using the map. So I want you to take your empty locator map and use it, and as you can see, there's like my little character around away. But anyways, I want you to make him look to the left, so this is the west side. So looking west, I want you to place like 1 block over there on the west side just to mark it out. And it's really important because the orientation of these portals has to be a certain direction for the piglins to spawn on the correct side. So now using some more building blocks, I want you to extend it from this block right here, 7 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it should be 8 blocks away from the hole in the middle. And of course, extend it for the second block as well. At the end here, I want you to place 1 temporary block, 1 block next to it, and break the first one. And I want you to surround this little line of blocks that we just built with some more building blocks all the way to the end here. So we have a hole here and 2 lines of blocks that go 8 blocks away from it. Now again, take some more solid blocks, and I want you to go to any side. It doesn't really matter. And I want you to do the same thing, extend it by 7 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, sorry, 7. Just like this. And you're gonna need to do it for this entire line all the way over here. So you should end up with a small platform. So this is what you should end up with. And now do the same thing on the other side as well. This next step might be a little confusing, so pay attention. I want you to look at the longer side, so these ones right here, and place a row of blocks on top of them. On the edge, just like this, and do the same thing for this side as well. But on the shorter sides, what I want you to do is extend it 1 block out, and then do the same thing. And of course, repeat the same step for the other side as well. So this is what you should end up with, and I want you to extend this wall 1 block up. And now things are gonna get wet. Starting from this bottom layer, I want you to place 2 blocks here at the edge, so it should flow all the way to the hole just like this. And on the top platforms, again, go to the end and place a row of blocks at the end just like this. Do the same thing on the other side as well. And if you did everything correctly, this is what it should look like. So if a piglin spawns on either side, it doesn't really matter. He's gonna get pushed to the middle, and he's gonna get pushed eventually to this hole, which is our Trident killer. Now we're gonna talk portals, which means you have to use your empty locator map again. I want you to stand on the east side of the farm. So as you can see, I'm on the right of it. And I'm looking at the farm, follow my instructions carefully. I want you to count 2 blocks in. So 1 and then 2, and place 1 temporary block on the third one. Add 1 more block next to it, and I want you to do the same thing on the other side. So count 2 blocks in, so 1, 2. Place a temporary block on the third one and another one next to it. And now it's simple. Take your obsidian blocks, and I want you to connect these 2 temporary blocks with some obsidian. Now go on one of the ends of this obsidian line and stand on the temporary block next to it, this one right here. And I want you to build 16 blocks up using obsidian. So 1, 2, 3, 13, 14, 15, 16. I love this number. And jump and place 1 building block on top right here. It's kind of obvious what we're going to be doing. Now I want you to make a 16 by 16 nether portal. Just like this. And now it's simple. Stand on top of the farm, and I want you to build 3 blocks away from this nether portal. So 1, 2, 3. Place 1 4th block, and now it's simple. You need to make another one of these portals next to it. The same exact portal again. And do it 1 more time. So 3 blocks away. Add a 4th block and another portal. And once you place your 3 portals, as you can see, the farm is starting to take shape. I want you to get rid of all of these temporary blocks that we place in between the portals. And before we move on, there is something really important that you need to do, and please do it. It's like primordial. And it's really simple too. Just place a block inside of the portal for now. We're going to be building the lighting system, and we don't want it to activate just yet. And we're going to start with the 3rd portal, aka the furthest one from the Trident killer. So this one right here. Face the farm from behind. Go to the left side of the portal, and I want you to count 8 blocks up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And on the 8th block, I want you to just place a temporary block for now. Place 4 blocks next to it towards the portal. And now take your observer and I want you to face the portal from this side. Place 1 observer. And now go on the opposite side and place 3 more next to it. So 1, 2, and then 3. Now place 1 block here at the end. Break this block right here and replace it with a dispenser facing into the portal just like this. Add 1 more row of blocks next to the observers just like this. And using more building blocks, and I want you to kind of surround these observers right here in the middle, including placing a block on top of the dispenser. Now take your 3 trapdoors and place them on these 3 blocks and open them. This is really important. And now all you have to do is place 1 lava bucket on top of the observer. So this right here is the portal lighting system, and if I remove this block, it's gonna light this portal immediately. But we're not gonna do it yet. And now it's simple. Build the same contraption that we built for this last portal for these 2 portals as well, just like I did over there. And this is what you should end up with. This lava is always going to be lighting up the portal, and this dispenser, we're going to be placing something in it soon, which will basically turn it off. So it's going to turn on, turn off really fast, and this is what spawns the piglins. We're getting real close to the end. We just need a system to turn off the farm. And it's actually really simple. Go to the last dispenser, so this one right here. Place 1 block beneath it and then 1 more block beneath that one. You can break the first one and place 1 redstone torch instead. Place 1 more block beneath this one and now connect it all the way to the portal just like this. Now repeat the same step for the other 2 dispensers. Now using some more building blocks, connect them and you can extend it a little bit just like this. And now pay attention. We're gonna go underneath it, place 1 block underneath it and break the first one and keep repeating the same step. So 2 blocks, break this one, 2 blocks, break this one until you reach the ground. Now on top of each one of these blocks, place 1 redstone torch on top, except for the final block. And now it's really simple. I want you to take some redstone dust and place it all over these blocks. So going from this block right here, connecting it to each one of these torches. But before you connect the redstone to the second portal, just place 1 repeater because the signal is not going to be strong enough. And keep placing the redstone dust. So this is what it should look like. Now go back to the bottom, place 1 lever on the block and click it. So now you can turn off the farm on and off whenever you want. Click the lever again and make sure that this torch right here beneath each one of these dispensers is turned on. Click on the dispenser and now you need to place a powder snow bucket inside. You can use water instead, but I really recommend you go for powder snow buckets. And obviously do it for all of the dispensers. Go back to the hole where there is the Trident killer and obviously throw in your Tridents. You can go for as many Tridents as you want. 1 is enough, but I'd recommend going for more because you're going to be getting a lot of piglins. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your farm is complete. The torches beneath the dispensers are turned on, which means the farm is off. And as you can see, if I just get rid of this block, it's gonna immediately turn on. So do the same thing for all of the other portals. And we already got a piglin that spawned, but we didn't even turn on the farm yet. You're gonna go back to the bottom, press this lever to turn on the Trident killer, and press this bottom right here, which is gonna be dangerous, to turn on the farm. So I just clicked it, and as you can see, it's gonna start working immediately. We're gonna be getting a ton of piglins. This farm is fast, there's no doubt about it. They're gonna go to the Trident killer. All of their loot is gonna go to the chest. And by the way, these chests are gonna be filling up really quickly, which is why I recommend you build an item sorter. There is a link to one in the description below. So you're going to be getting some gold ingots, some rotten flesh which you can trade in for emeralds, and some golden nuggets with a lot of swords that you don't really need. And not only that, you're also going to be getting a ton of XP. And just look at this has to be one of the best farms in Minecraft Bedrock. There is no doubt about it. And when you're done using the farm, it's really simple. Just press this lever over here, and we're going to be waiting for all of the piglins to die. And once that's done, press this lever to turn off the Trident killer, and now the farm is completely off. It's that simple. This is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed this farm because, I mean, just look at it. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It would help out a lot. So thank you for watching. It was me, Modstop. Bye-bye.